the butter couldn't even melt to all the bread was cold, right?
Let's eat, travel and do great things together with Sabriena Audriana.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabriena Audriana for those of you who are new here. Thank you to all 598 subscribers. Well, at the time when I was recording this video, I had 598 subscribers. It's probably gone to 600 by now. So if it's 600, thank you to all 600 of you. Now, as the title suggests, today I will be talking to you about my absolute worst all-inclusive hotel experience. Now, I have my other phone here with the notes because I don't want to leave out nothing, and I want to ensure that I give you guys all the information. Now, last year in November, so that's just a few months ago, my friend invited me to go to Ocean Coral Spring with her for her birthday. So you don't know, hotel and girl love vacation and all of them something there. So I said, okay, fine, of course I'll come, celebrate with her birthday because birthdays are important and I'm a nice little friend and team. So when we arrived, the security on the property, he was very nice to us. We had a little light banter, laugh and chat and so, and then we went in. So when we got up to the lobby now, my friend went to park. We took out our stuff out of the vehicle, and we were just waiting there at the lobby. This is where everything starts go downhill now. So from we reach, no one came out to greet us. So the desk at the front, where you would have somebody there to sanitize you and greet you, welcome to Ocean Coral Spring, whatever. There was no one there, just the bottle of sanitizer, and we stood there for about 5 to 10 minutes and nobody came out there to greet us. So we decided to go into the lobby. So when we went into the lobby now and we went up to the receptionist, we were saying to the receptionist, say, hey, nobody came out to greet us, nobody gave us any welcome drinks, nobody sanitized us because say it's a pandemic. And I've been to two all-inclusives or two other all-inclusives since the start of the pandemic, and when you go there, they sanitize your bags, they sanitize your hands, they sanitize your feet. So none of that happened. Our receptionist, her name is Janai, big up Janai, she was very nice to us. She apologized and she also went for 2 welcome drinks for us, and she got a bellman, Uri, big up yourself, Uri. Uri was also very nice to take us to our rooms. So we got on the little golf cart thingy. You know what I talk? The little something there. Caddy or whatever it name. Yeah, that's something there. So we went on the little golf cart and Uri brought us around the property to show us where the restaurants were and stuff like that before he actually took us to our room. By the way, guys, the property is nice. Let me tell you, so the property upscale. The layout of the property is something like an outlet mall. If you have ever been to an outlet mall abroad, that's what the layout of the property is like where the restaurants are in particular. So we got a tour at the property, and then Uri took us to our rooms and brought up our bags, etc. When we went into the room now, the room was clean, I must say. But when we got into the bathroom and looked in the sink, there was some brown water in the sink. Not sure what happened, but it must have come from the pipe. And after I left the hotel, I read a review where someone was saying there was brown water coming from the pipe. So I guess it was the same thing. So that's red flag number 1. 2? Yeah, that's red flag number 2. The room was outfitted with a iHome smart TV, of course. It also had a coffee maker and coffee and sweetener, so they got a plus for that. The room was also big, spacious, because it also had a little living room section on it as well. The balcony was also very spacious as well, and it made for very nice Instagram photos. I'm going to insert one of my photos here of when I was on the balcony, because all the balconies have a hammock on it as well, so that was very nice. And the bathroom came with a tub and a shower, so you have a little tub if you want to get a little soak off and things. So the room itself, nice, clean, nice. One issue that we had with the room though was that there was only one bin in the room. There were 3 of us staying in the room and one small bin that was in the bathroom. So that filled up very quickly. So, you know, you kind of have to be stuffing stuff into it for it to hold. Another issue that we had with the room was that there's a pull-out bed, but there was no linen for the pull-out bed. So if you're going to sleep on the pull-out bed, then you're sleeping on the bare mattress. So that was another issue. But it was 3 of us and 2 double beds, so we were able to share the bed. So we kind of alleviate that issue as well. Also, a lot of the hotels that I've been to, I've gotten robes and slippers. I mean, this is not a big deal, but there were no robes and there were no slippers. Their rooms also doesn't come with an iron, but it comes with a steamer. So that was not an issue. I'm just saying no iron, just a steamer, right? Let me just check my notes, guys, because I don't want to forget anything. So I wrote down everything that I want to talk to you guys about. Also, the hotel also have a nice variety of restaurants, about 9 in total. They also have an ice cream shop and a bakery. There's a nightclub, there's a bowling alley, there's a Showtime theater, sports bar, piano bar, teens club, etc. The food wasn't bad either. I'd give the food like a 7 out of 10. Yeah, the food wasn't bad at all. So, Route 66 is the restaurant that's open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And after we left the nightclub, we went there. So it was so full that we got there and only one waiter was working, and people were in there complaining that they're in there for so long and they haven't gotten their food, right? And the first night that we went out, so we got there, get dressed, went to dinner. We got forever to get our food, and the bread that we got was cold, like rock hard cold. And so much so that, you know, you go eat and you get your little appetizer with your bread, and so you gotta put your little butter upon it. The butter couldn't even melt to all the bread was cold, right? Some of the menu items didn't have the ingredients that they say would have been in it, or the ingredients were inferior, so they use other stuff, like they run out of things and stuff. And we all ordered different drinks, and when the drinks came, everybody got the same thing. And then she never explained, say, why she bring all of us the same thing until we asked, right? And the pork dish on the menu was not available because they don't have any pork. And you know me love my pork, so that was a bit of a turn off. They have a man-made beach there. Also of note is that you can see that a lot of mangroves were removed to make the hotel and the beach, and you know that is an environmental hazard, but that's for a different discussion. But the man-made beach, as environmentally hazardous as it is, it was nice and clean, so, and pretty. So that was another +1 for them, or up for them. The lazy river was also a lot of fun. When we went to the lazy river, you know, we went around to the lazy river and we stopped at the bar there. But when we stopped at the bar there to get some drinks, the bartender said to us that the machine that she used to wash the cups broke down. She don't have any more cups, and she's going to go over to another bar to see if she can get some cups to give to us. Anyway, we were there and we waited for about 15 minutes. We couldn't see her coming back, so we just left and went to our room. So that was another thing again. Also, we went to the front desk to request the restocking of the fridge and a blow dryer, and it took a long time to come and start the fridge, and the blow dryer never came. Like, the blow dryer just never make an appearance, even though we requested it, because the room didn't have a blow dryer in it, so we had to ask for one. That didn't come. So when we got back to the room on that day after we left the lazy river, it was about 2:30 thereabout, and we were expecting the room to be cleaned and, you know, the towels changed and stuff, because as I said before, there were limited towels, so we expected them to clean the room. And when we got there, the room was dirty still. Nobody had come to empty the rubbish, nobody had come to tidy the room or anything. And then when we checked with the lady now, when the housekeeper finally come, she never changed the towel them or anything like that. And she never provided any new ones either. So it'd be a dirty towel they left in the bathroom, which was, you know, we were very upset about that. And then generally, the hotel itself on the outside, like the common areas, weren't generally very clean. Like we went by the bakery to sit down and have some coffee, and like it was just very dusty, and the seats and the tables needed to be clean, so we had an issue with that as well. The staff, they were generally polite and helpful. Big up to Janai, as I said before, the receptionist, Uroy, who was our bellboy, Celicia, and Marlon from Water Sports. So Celicia is one of the ladies that worked at the buffet in one of the restaurants, and Marlon from Water Sports, big up yourself. Also, I think the employees are doing the best with what they have, because what I realize is that the hotel needs some more organization, some more structure. It has a lot of potential. The hotel is nice in terms of the architecture, even the way they did each of the restaurants. So each of the restaurants, like you had a Japanese restaurant, you had our Indian restaurant and some other restaurants. Like the theme of the restaurants were nice. When you're going night, you know so an Indian restaurant. You're going night, you know so a Japanese restaurant. So the architecture and everything was good, and the place has a lot of potential, but there's just so many things lacking, you know, like so many little tidbits that can make somebody's hotel stay like just not good, right? Overall, it wasn't a horrible stay. Like I would say, Lord Jesus, it was so bad, like, you know, but it wasn't pleasant. And for now, I would recommend it. So to say to somebody, say, oh, I think you should go to Ocean Coral Spring, no. I would recommend it. It has potential, but it needs a lot of work. The persons who are in charge, the managers and the supervisors, need to ensure that things are running properly. The housekeepers need to change the towels. They need to come on time and have the room clean, because after we come back from the pool at 2:30, we expect that the room would have been cleaned already, and the towels at least would have been changed and the dirty towels removed. You clean the room and you leave the dirty towels, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. The phone no works, so every time we wanted something, we had to be walking to the lobby. It's a good thing that the lobby was not very far from the room that we were staying in. So, you know, there was just a lot of work to be done. You go to the only restaurant that they have open that night, like from 12 to 6 a.m. and you have one waiter working. In there packed, people want to eat and everything, and you only have one person working. Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know. You don't have enough cups at the bar for people who are swimming up to come and drink. And then, you know, the workers are trying their best with what they have, and the place just needs a lot of work. The architecture, as I said before, is very nice. The place itself, it's nice. It has enough nighttime activities as well. The bowling was very nice as well. I enjoyed myself with that. And, you know, I just hope that they really bring themselves together, because they have potential, and I can see where they can be one of the better hotels on the North Coast, but they need a lot of work. So guys, now I'm going to actually show you the room. I did a video, like a little room tour, so I am going to show that to you guys right now. This is our bathroom, guys. It has a tub, and we also have a standing shower. Oh, no, this is the bathroom. Sorry, it's standing shower over here, so. And it has a rain shower as well. Alright. This is good girl Chantal over here. Chantal is from England.
I'm from England, not London though. That's not the only place in England. Everybody thinks if you're from England, you're from London.
This is our bedroom.
Or Birmingham, yeah.
And this is the junior suite. We have our little TV over here. And our little cupboard over here. Over there. Also, we have the birthday girl over here.
It's me.
Yeah, Yes, they're good.
And
then I ordered something I pronounce again.
Charcuteries.
Charcuteries.
Charcuterie.
And then that little cake or here. Where's the mini bar? So we got a request to fill out the mini bar. We have a little. Oh, things are in there. Yeah, this is our mini bar already stocked. We had a little coffee machine and cups, and now this is our little lounge kind of area. And then we go out here where we will. This is our balcony. We have a little hammock, and we have a nice little view. Oh my god, lovely. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you're going to Ocean Coral Spring, or if you've ever been to Ocean Coral Spring, you can leave a comment below. Tell me what your experience was like. If you're planning to go, after you go, come back and leave a comment and let me know what that was like. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.